Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of the Motogp 24 career mode. It is finally time to begin our new chapter on GP24. I'm really excited to get this career mode underway. We'll have to do a couple of races at the end of the previous season just to get us into the Hogwarts sorting hat of choices for next year. So I'm really excited to jump into these last couple of rounds of this season. And yeah, let's just kind of advance on and see what we're met. So we start off with 2 GPs remaining. We are starting off in Thailand. And we'll have Sepang and Valencia, so 3 races overall in the future round. So I'm really looking forward. And also gives a nice little summary here. David Alonso, Holgado, Ivan Artola, Colin Veher. We're down in P8. We're 110 points off. So funnily enough, the game does already take you out of contention. So yeah, we're battling Stefano Nepa, which is our main rival here, as it says in the little briefing down the bottom. Showing off great rival in these recent races might rock the balance into riders market. So we're clearly fighting for some team's approval. So yeah, let's get into Chang for the first race of hopefully many. Just quickly guys, if you do enjoy today's video, if you wouldn't mind, let me know with either a like or a comment, and maybe even consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks, back to the video. So it's very interesting to see that we've gotten the Honda Team Asia, because most people I've seen so far have been getting the CIP KTM teams, so that green and black bike. So we're going to have a slightly unique start to the career mode. Now I will admit I did join and start the career mode. I keep restarting a few times to see would it give me a different option, because I kept seeing basically CIP everywhere, so I was hoping we could get a different option. Slightly unrealistic, as Honda Team Asia would definitely not be signing a young Irish rider, but nonetheless we've got a little up on everyone already, as we have a slight change to our career mode over everyone else. So while we have a free moment here in practice, just want to talk about the actual career mode itself. Now of course we don't have any of the up-to-date Moto 2 or Moto 3 liveries, so I'm slightly apprehensive of doing either of these classes. I'd like to probably just jump straight to GP, even though I know they don't have the perfect liveries yet or models, but I just feel it's a bit silly to do a full season of Moto 3 or even maybe Moto 2 when we're on last year's basically bikes. So it's a bit of an unfortunate one, and again, milestone usually take about a month to get the skins out for the lower classes. I know it'll be about a week after launch for the GP class, but nonetheless I'd still feel it might be best to maybe come back to these classes in 5-6 weeks time once the game has kind of been patched and we actually have the new skins, because then we can actually showcase off the new skins, the new teams, and actually have a proper authentic 2024 season. Now I would like your feedback in the comments down below. Would you like to see me do a Moto 3 and Moto 2 season anyway? Would you like to just see me jump straight to GP? Or maybe something in the middle? Would you just like to see Moto 2, not Moto 3? Again, all the feedback is very, very helpful in the comments. As we have a first crash, that was a very strange one. To be expected though when you are basically riding around with your brain switched off. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you want to see Moto 3, Moto 2, or all of them? Let me know what you want. So, Suzuki tops free practice. P10 for me, just ahead of my teammate. Only 0.4 off, so we are competitive, which is good. Only thing I will say, I got a massive slingshot on the main straight and from turn 2 to turn 3, so it's going to be a bit harder in qualifying maybe. And I think we are going to be blessed with a bit of weather tomorrow, so hopefully we might be able to even go one better and maybe front 2 rows maybe in qualifying if it's wet. So far it's been pretty good lap for me. Last sector though can be very tricky. Quite basic this track, but still very, very difficult to get a very clean lap around here. There through turn 9, or near an apex. Right, run to the line now. 42.4 from Alonso to beat. Oh! Half a tenth off. I'll go try and beat it again if we can, but that was as good as we're going to get. Front was having none of it there to turn 1. So that's another lap chalked off, but that's probably not going to be beaten by me, to be honest. That was a very, very clean lap. So unfortunately, I could not improve, and look how close these times are. 5 riders within a tenth, 11 within 2 tenths. We're unfortunately only just 3 tenths off, we're down to 15, so it's crazy how tight it is. So it's going to be a really interesting race with all the slipstream and everything so close. But yeah, 15, not too bad. Top 10 is where I wanted to be. Fortunately, we were marginally outside, but in the race with the slipstream, I think we can still have a good race. So let's see what we can do.
Morning from Gavin Emmett at the Chang International Circuit. We are just on the outskirts of the city of Buriram, and ready to bring you the Thai Grand Prix. Just a few more moments and we'll switch to the starting straight for the Moto3 class race. After a long weekend, the race is finally about to start. We're on the starting grid where the engineers are completing their checks before the off. It's overcast and temperatures have dropped. Many riders tried softer compounds during this morning's warm-up, and it seems that the most popular choice on the grid is a medium front and a soft rear.
So, as you heard there, Gavin Emmett suggesting that the medium front is the one to go with, and that is what they are recommending. So we're going to go and play by the books. Medium front and a soft rear and see how we get on with that. It's going to be a difficult race here in Brewery Am. It's going to all the way with slipstream and getting in the right position in the last few laps. But nonetheless, I'm excited. First race of the season. I'm really pumped for this one.
All the riders are lined up on the starting grid. The countdown begins for the lights to go out. Just a few moments more and the Thai Grand Prix will begin.
So far down the grid, we need to get a good start to see can we get away with the front men. Lights held for a long point. Start, but we didn't really make anything of it. We kind of got boxed in. Good run out of turn one though. We make up a lot of positions. A lot of people there getting into a bit of a traffic jam, and we're already up to P6. That is us behind Nepa now. This is the man we need to beat. The inside of Jose Antonio Rueda. Oh, front end didn't feel great there. Where's Rueda? Completely blocked him there. Apologies. That is the man in front, Nepa. That's the boy we need to beat. So even early here, Colin Vire and David Alonso are pulling on the rest of the pack. We're kind of losing small bit of touch to Nepa. Hopefully a good run through turn one and fix that. Obviously we lost a lot of time in qualifying in our last lap in that last sector. So it'll be interesting to see, is that where we're weak compared to the competitors. So we are pulling massively away from the riders behind. GP Stewart's always busy for Moto 3. Oh, we're going to get our first warning ourselves. There we go. Easily done with that fast left-hander. Looks like Artola now is maybe just dropping slightly and holding up myself and Nepa. Can we have a look on Nepa? Rolls into the apex in fairness to him. Front two maybe aren't escaping as much as I thought originally. I think maybe the three of us are coming back to them. At the moment, I'm pretty happy just being patient here in P5. We have no immediate threat from behind. So we're going to just try and keep it steady. Keep in the slipstream, not to make too much out of my, especially that rear soft Pirelli. And just make sure that lasts a bit with us. I think in Moto 3 at the moment, not really any worry in the cloudy, cool conditions here. Nepa goes for a very interesting move around the outside of Artola. Somehow I don't see him getting it done, but somehow he does, in fairness to him. To be honest, at this point now, I want to get my way past Artola as well. I think Nepa knows the front two just have a bit more. We can't really afford to sit back. We're going to go for the look into difficult right-hander up the inside we go. We have a bit of moment, in fairness to Artola. He gave us the space, but holds it around the outside. Down the inside we go. Again, we've run massively wide. We're going to have to pick it up. We give it the position back to Artola. I think he also kind of was leaving me back on. Now we've lost a lot of time to our main man Nepa in front. Oh, front was gone. There was an audible slide there from the front as well as you could hear. He just picked the bike up. That was crazy. It was full shore there that the front was gone and we were down. We are after taking a lot out of Nepa as well and start this lap. I wonder why pushing on like that. Middle sector I don't feel too particularly strong. It's the first opening sector. It was where I have all my time over Nepa especially. It would be brilliant here further on if we could put it on the box, but we're going to take a lot over Nepa in the next couple of laps to get even near him. Once again, Struggling with the track limits, just trying to carry too much corner speed. Honda is just not up to it at the moment. I wonder, will this be foreshadowing us signing for Honda in the very first season? Will we end up someday on a Repsol Honda in GP? Carlo Rossi must pretty much have a long lap penalty by now, because there's been so many of those long laps. Last lap of the race to myself as well, which is good, showing that we are getting back speed. Razer is down behind us. Yellow flags cannot overtake. Thankfully we're out of the yellow flag zone now. Second one is done. Look at the slipstream here. We've pulled in on Nepa. I think the front two, Alonso and Colin Vare, are probably out of this now for me. I don't think I can get near them, but the main thing now for me is taking points off Nepa. Oh, another track limits warning. One for Nepa, one for me. We absolutely mirror each other. Can we go to the outside like he did? Much better run, but we need to be careful. 3 warnings already is not great at this point of the race. Front two are battling. Looks like we're going to be able to take time out of them. Touching the curb there was not ideal. Nepa's coming back at us. Oh, on 4th warning, I was looking at my sector times. Oh, how silly of me does that. We are 1 away. Come on, Riccardo Rossi must have a long lap penalty. There we go. Thank you, Stuart. Right on cue. KRS as well must be close. He's definitely had a good 3, maybe 4 warnings at this point. I have to keep pushing as well, which is ever slowing me down really. Oh, here comes Nep on the brakes. The demon on the brakes. Okay, we're just picking up a slight bit of slipstream from Alonso's KTM in front. Gas badge KTM, should I say. Really attack the corners. Contact from the 2 in front. Is there going to be a warning from race control? No mention of anything. But we still end up winning this one. Oh, saying that, Nepa, another track limit. So Nepa is on the ragged edge, pushing to keep with me, which is good. But we're also on the ragged edge because we only have 1 warning left. They've got Farioli, another warning at the back. So a lot of riders further back getting warnings. And we are pretty much with Alonso. Big mistake from Colin Vire in front. Looks like he just touched the inside curb, had to pick the bike up. It'll be difficult for me to manage my... Ooh, that was close. Manage my risk versus reward here, because we're currently ahead of Nepa. Definitely could win this one. Need to be careful through these corners. Very easy to overstep the mark, and we can't even afford to have any contact with these because we get 1 more warning. It is a long lap, and there ain't no way we're beating Nepa with a warning. Colin is starting to struggle. Alonso's putting the hammer down. Up to P2 we go, and for time being, looks like Vera's trying to square us off like Pecco did to our team, but also on that day it wasn't successful. Another fast lap for me, again, very slight improvement. However, for Saturday, my teammate going setting the fast lap after me, so both Honda Team Asia bikes on the move. Now it is us versus Alonso. Can we catch the Colombian? We've gotten such superior drive. Look at that. We should get him on the brakes. Yes, we do. Into the lead we go. Oh, but we've blown the braking zone. Don't go on the blue, whatever you do. That is David Alonso back into the lead. Need to keep this clean. Sit behind him for this lap. Not going to pass him up here. I'm going to roll if I catch him, which we just about do. Just want to make sure that we don't get ourselves a warning and get us a penalty. Oh, he's turned in early. He's made the same mistake a lap ago that a certain Colin Vire did. I'm going to try and eye him up, see where can we catch him. Oh, he touched the curb himself there. Not very smart. Colin is coming back at us. I think we're the one now who's looking a bit weak. We're touch wide 9. Giving Alonso a bit of an advantage. I don't like that. Oh, look at Colin Byers touched me. We lost the front. And doing that, we've lost the podium position. Look, our teammate is somehow up into second now. We're going to have to try and battle back, but that is the win con, I'd imagine. Oh, he shut the door on us there in the last second. Oh, big slide out of his final corner. Rear end is having none of it. Gonna have to go for a bit of a lunge on the two of these, I'd imagine. Just taken away. Oh, it's teammate on teammate. Give us the room. Oh, we've had to touch the curb and lock the front just to avoid our teammate. Alonso's loving this. This is just like Portimao all over again. Oh, we've touched the white line. I cannot believe it. There is the long lap. Oh, we've already gone through it. That's a 3-second penalty. Ah. That is so unfortunate. Oh, it's not. It's here, isn't it? I thought it was in turn 1. Jeez, it is really a long lap. Come out just ahead of the Red Bull boys, but we're off the podium. And worse of all, we are behind Nepa. There's Holgado up the inside, followed by other factory Red Bull. We're going to have to go for lunge on him. Oh, front was moving there. Slide by contact. We're going to have to risk it on Holgado. Oh, but a big mistake in the car. That's going to leave the other KTM through if we can't fight it. Oh, we go for it, but he's trying to fight on the outside. Is he going to do us around the outside? I hope not. He is! We're going to lose it to him. Oh, misery.
In a moment, we'll go live to the Parc Fermé for interviews with the riders who made the podium. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final standings of this Moto3 race.
Fairness, that was a brilliant race. I really enjoyed it. Somehow, just touching that white line on that last lap, that killed me. Yeah, slightly disappointed with P7 from where we qualified. It's a good race overall. Shame that Nepa is up in P4 or in P7. Makes the job at hand a bit more difficult for the final 2 rounds. But yeah, nonetheless, it's what can you do? It's a good fun race, good hard battle. We're now trailing Nepa by 7 points, so that is recoverable. We're going to have to beat him in the next 2 rounds, the 2 penultimate rounds of the season. It's going to be difficult, but let's see what we can do next time out. So the team objective was to finish at least in the 15th in the race. We did, of course, manage that with a P7, I believe. So overall, pretty good. But nonetheless, that is this episode complete. When you're after the last few races, Aaron has done some good work, but in Sepang, I'm ready to show off our full potential. I didn't do enough for the team. Yamanaka saying he didn't do good enough. Well, certain Forosata was on the podium, so we can probably rest easy. Anyway, actually I can respond to these, can't I? I'll boost him. Boost myself. Same with him. Keep them all, keep everyone happy. Keeping everyone happy is the way to go in life. Slide in and out of relationships as easy as possible. We are going to end it there for episode 1. That was a fun episode. The dynamic definitely coming in clutch there and working well, and I really enjoyed it. But we're going to end it there. I'm going to go straight into episode 2. But we're going to cut the video now and we're going to jump to the next episode for the next time. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, all that good stuff, and I shall see you in a future video of Motogp 24. Thanks for watching. Slán go fóill.